Urmila, you and Kirti have been very dedicated teachers and champions of the University of Cincinnati, spending much time at work in this laboratory over the decades. You are an indelible part of our UC family. We are grateful and proud to place Kirti's name on this space that will now carry on the work that you began. As faculty members, you both have been outstanding examples of what it means to be teachers, scholars. And you know, if you've, at least people in this room know, how I emphasize that distinction of the University of Cincinnati. And you have lived that throughout your careers. You are dedicated teachers, innovative researchers, and caring mentors to our students. Kirti's 46-year career at UC was exemplary. It was marked by passion for his field and deep concern for the welfare of his students. Very appropriately and much deserved, Kirti was the recipient of 4 of the university's top faculty awards: the Cohen Award for Teaching Excellence, the Barber Award for Good Faculty-Student Relations, the Revachol Award for Distinguished Scientific Research, and the title of Distinguished Teaching Professor. Much like his wife, Kirti's definition of being a scholar and teacher meant working long hours, helping students whenever they needed him. He wanted them to be successful and to, most importantly, love what they did. A prolific researcher, Kirti focused on aero, fluid, and gas dynamics, adding to our knowledge with 375 publications and delivering 75 invited lectures and seminars. UC is better because of his commitment to the core mission of this institution: our students, our research, education, and service to our community. As of today, he will remain with us in a different way. This laboratory carries his name and is a testament of his love for engineering. His legacy will live on in the accomplishments of future generations that benefit from this space and the programs that he built. Urmila, please know that our university is thankful for the chance to honor him. Your UC family loves you both very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today for this special occasion. So I want to begin by saying that this event is a testimonial to the start of computational fluid dynamics activities in the college, in fact at the university, and began around 1971. I will summarize very briefly the history of this lab. It was in the 1970s when Tom Davis was our department head, and he was keen on promoting computational fluid dynamics. The wisest decision that we made at that time was to hire Rob Ogden. The first computer system that we purchased was the Prime system. Historically, there were a few Apple computers and various terminals connected to the Prime, and then came the era of the concurrent computer, the Perkin-Elmer, the PCXTs, Microvacs, Stardin, Titan, IBM 6000, and HP Workstation. All these computers were open to all of the aerospace students. And then CFDRL came about when Carmen started buying SGI systems. Gradually, the SGIs faded, and the commodity price Intel and AMD CPUs in a cluster environment took over. For those amongst you who may not have had time with Carmen, let me first add that he was a fun person, technically very sharp, and asked excellent questions. In fact, one of his unique characteristics was his depth of understanding and probity. He never shied from asking difficult questions at a seminar or at students' defense presentations. In that, he pushed others to look at something in a different way, and in doing so, he helped others achieve new heights of understanding and achievement. And he joined UC in September of 1969 and witnessed many firsts at the university. He was very active in ASME. He was also active in AIAA at various levels. As a person, he was the joy of our family. He was my loudest cheerleader, my best friend. I want to thank each one of you who is there today. We very much appreciate your coming from out of town and every one of you who has taken time to be at this event.